So in this video we are going to learn how to subtract fractions. As you can see, the first question is 2 over 10 minus 1 over 5. Now we have to follow the same method that we followed for addition of fractions. That is, the first step was to equalize the denominators. So you can see here the first fraction has the denominator 10 and the second fraction has the denominator 5. So what we will do is we will make the second denominator equal to 10. So in order to make it 10, you have to multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, because 5 times 2 gives you 10. So now you get 2 by 10 here, as well as in the second fraction multiply the numerator 1 times 2, that is 2, and 5 times 2, that is 10. So you get 2 by 10 minus 2 by 10. Now as we followed in addition, we will write denominator, they are same, so we will write the denominator here, and 2 minus 2. This time we will put the negative sign because it is subtraction. Now that gives you 0 by 10 and our answer is 0. Now moving to the second question. So as you can see, the second question is 7 by 11 minus 2 by 11. Now here, as you can notice, the denominators in both the fractions are same, so we don't need to equalize them as they are equal already. Then the next step would be just to put down denominator at the bottom and subtract the numerators, that is 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 gives you 5 over 11, and that is our answer. So if you are noticing carefully, we have to just put negative sign, and all the steps are similar to the steps as we did in addition of fractions. Now moving to the question 3. As you can see here, question 3 is 5 by 6 minus 1 by 3. So first we will take a look at denominators, as I have been telling every time. So this time this is 6, the first denominator is 6 and the second one is 3. So they are unequal. So how to make them equal? If you multiply the second one by 2 in the numerator and denominator, then it is equal now. So you will multiply by 1 times 2 and 3 times 2. So that becomes 5 by 6 minus 2 by 6. The next step would be just to write the denominator and subtract the numerators, that is 5 minus 2. Now 5 minus 2 is 3 and denominator here is already 6, so we will write 3 by 6. Now as I told you earlier, if the fraction given could be further reduced to the lowest form, you have to check that also while writing the final answer. So here it is 3 and it is 6, and if you divide both numerator and denominator by 3 or cancel out by 3, you get 3 divided by 3 is 1 and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So factor in the lowest form is 1 by 2. What I mean to say is 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. We always write our answers in the lowest form. For that we divide the numerator and denominator by highest common factor of the two. So common factor for the numerator is 3 and denominator is also 3. So divide both of them by 3. In my chapter on highest common factor and lowest common multiple, I will hopefully give you the detailed analysis of this topic. Thank you very much. So now we are going to discuss division of fractions. As you can see, our first question is 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 2. The method of division, if you know the multiplication, it becomes easier. So we have already learned how to multiply two fractions. So the first step is going to be 3 by 4. You have to write the first fraction as it is and then change this division sign to multiplication and flip this fraction, second fraction. So second fraction is 1 by 2 and once you flip it, it becomes 2 by 1. And then next step is 3 times 2, multiply the numerator, that is 6, and then multiply the denominators also and write. So we are following the same rule as fraction multiplication after first step. And then finally, as I told you, we never write the fractions. We always write the fractions in the lowest term. So here you can see it is 6 and 4 and both are divisible by 2. So divide 6 by 2 and write 3. And similarly divide 4 by 2 and write 2. Now it is in the lowest term because you cannot divide it further by any digit other than 1. So this is going to be our answer now. So you can see 3 by 2 is the answer. Now moving to the second question. So as you can see, our second question is 2 by 5 divided by 2 by 5. Now as we did in the previous case, in example 1, we will note down the first fraction. Then with this division we will change the sign from division to multiplication and second fraction is to be flipped. So it will be 5 over 2. 2 by 5 flipped, you write 5 by 2. And then you follow the same rule as we did in multiplication. So we will multiply the numerators. So 2 times 5 in the numerator and 5 times 2 in the denominator, which gives you 10 over 10. And 10 over 10 is actually 1 because both are same. When numerators and denominators are same in a fraction, the value of the fraction is 1. Also you can understand it like if you divide 10 by 10, both divide numerator and denominator both by 10. So you get 1. 10 divided by 10 is 1 and denominator 1, and 1 over 1 is 1. That is why 1 is our answer here. Now as you can see, our next question, that is question number 3, is 3 by 8 divided by 1 by 4. So we have to follow the same steps. Note down the first fraction as it appears in the question. Change the division sign to multiplication sign, that is next step, and then flip the second fraction. So second fraction is 1 by 4 and once you flip it, it becomes 4 by 1, and then multiply the numerators, that is 3 times 4, and multiply the denominators 8 times 1, which gives you 4 3s are 12 divided by 8. Now we have to bring it to the lowest term. So 12 by 8 will be, you know, it is 12 is the multiple of 4 and 8 is also a multiple of 4, so cancel it by 4. 12 by 4 gives you 3 and 8 divided by 4 gives you 2. So in the lowest term it can be written as 3 by 2, which is our answer. Hope my explanation so far has been clear. If you still have any doubt, you can ask your doubts in the comment section. Thank you once again. See you in the next video.